Hi, we're the Terblanches, unconventional family of 6, currently traveling around Australia for the next 4 months.
We're Carl, 44, Chamonix, 41, Monaco, 7, Bordeaux, 5, Everest, 3, and our only little girl, Capri, who is 1. We hope you'll keep with us as we bring you 100 sunsets in approximately 100 days while we travel around Australia. Welcome to our adventure.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for.
What's your favorite thing to do?
Must be teaching the kids or showing them something new that they grasp for the first time, that light bulb moment that goes on.
Everest,
Yeah?
do you like to swim?
No.
Oh, do you like to go to Copenhagen? What's your favorite thing to do? Do you want to go to Copenhagen or do you want to go to the beach?
I want to go to
Copenhagen. My favorite thing to do is to play guitar with all of us together. Well, I'm trying to play guitar again, and singing and just teaching the kids a bit of music, and hopefully they'll have a love of music like we do. What would you say is Monica's favorite thing to do?
At the moment, a tie between running and playing his piano, I reckon.
Yeah,
His keyboard.
That's a tricky tie, I'd say too.
My favourite thing is to do sports with my mum and dad.
And I think Bordeaux's favourite thing is also a couple of things really, and one is drawing. He's really taken a liking into drawing.
And the toss-up between his scooter and his bike.
Oh, it's a tricky
He's a
one.
wheels boy.
He's a wheels boy, but he also really likes drawing. So yeah, tricky. I think the combination is drawing wheels.
Yes, must be.
Riding my bike.
Wat doe je? Kijk.
And then our little boy Everest, what do you think is his favourite thing to do?
Ooh.
Everest,
Yeah?
what's your favourite thing to do?
Lemons?
Lemons!
Once it's in the water, it's more under the water than above the water. So swimming must be up there.
Yeah. And I think copying whatever his two older brothers do is probably his other favourite thing.
Yeah, probably copying Monaco. A lot.
Well, yes, and he also likes riding his scooter a lot, so he's probably a good mix between the two older boys. Everest, what's your favourite thing to do?
Ooh, look at the fire.
Look at the fire. Is that your favourite thing? Wow. And how about swimming? Do you like to go swimming? Copenhagen. And then for our only little girl, Capri, her favourite thing at this point is either being in mum's arms, which is probably all the time, or the other thing is when she's with you, she's very happy to go on the scooter.
Yeah, she loves that. Now that we finished growing our family to 6, we wanted to grow our memories by travelling around Australia and spending quality time together on an extended trip, showing our kids the world and instilling in them the love of travel that we both share.
But then COVID came and it has changed our what was a global travel plan to something quite different, exploring our own backyard here in Down Under, Western Australia and the rest of Australia. We decided that we're going to try and live the Australian dream for a while. It was a long considered decision and lots of planning to effectively pack our lives up and travel for 4 months, but We're grateful every day that we've got the courage to do it, and we've already learned so much about ourselves. That we don't need massive amounts of toys and clothes and space to be happy, and that spending time on making memories together and building special connections between all of us are so much more valuable to us than spending our money on things and pretty much trying to keep up with the Joneses. Who are they in any case? We hope you'll keep with us as our family memories and this big adventure starts to grow. We like to call it our big COVID lap, as we don't only have to navigate, obviously, the road and whatever happens on the road, but we also happen to have to navigate this thing called coronavirus. And we'll be constantly looking after updates on what's happening around the country so that we can take our family to safe places where there are no coronavirus incidents, and make sure that we can get in and out of every state as we get there, because things change so fast these days. So it's a daily occurrence that we'll have to check and make sure that everything is okay. At this point in time, we can exit WA without any problems, and we can enter the Northern Territory, we can enter Queensland, you can go into New South Wales. I guess you could go into Victoria if you wanted to, but we certainly don't want to be going into Victoria at this point in time, because that's where the large COVID numbers are in Australia. And then once we get back, well, we can enter into South Australia as well, but once we get back to WA, we would be happy to self-isolate for a couple of weeks if that's what the requirement would be at that point in time. But as we said, things change so fast these days. We'll have to see how things are as we get to the border every time.
So stick with us as we take you on the road with us every step of the way, or as much as we can. We've just picked up our motorhome and tried to pack as lean as possible, with 4 kids under 7, that is. But that proves to be rather tricky travelling light with a crowd. When it was just Chamonix and I, it was much easier. We could literally just pack 2 bags, a Nesky, and off we went. But with kids, that's a whole new perspective.
Bordeaux, excited, buddy? Wow. Hey, Mr. Monaco. When are we going?
We're going around Australia, but not Tasmania. Blah, blah, blah.
Australia, but not Tasmania. That's cool.
Not around Tasmania, but because it's still part of Australia, but it's like there's a little bit of river, not a river, sea in between.
How long?
And we can't go across sea with a motorhome. It has wheels. It isn't a boat. It's like a car.
That's a good point. And Papa, what are you trying to do?
Trying to fit our stuff.
Are you having fun?
Much stuff?
Are you having fun?
Not us.
This is what it looks like.
I'm having fun. It's like Tetris.
There's so much stuff.
It's just like a next level of Sudoku.
The bed at the back looks like a cabinet.
It looks like a mess.
A dumping ground.
Like there's not much space. Like it's just that. That's all the space we can walk.
So what's the aim right now?
To get out of here.
Get everything in the car and go.
Yes.
What's the aim for the next 4 months?
3, 2, 1.
To get everything in the car and
find
go.
everything a spot.
Look at this. Look at this.
Everest, what's your favorite thing to do?
Marshmallows.
Eating marshmallows.
We had a bit of chaos on the first night with all the things that we thought we had to pack to be prepared, but I'm sure we'll sort that all out as we find our ways, we find our groove. Okay. Everest, what's your favorite thing to do?
Running,
Running and swimming, and what else?
You mean like? Do you mean running and swimming?
So I'm sure we'll soon figure out what works for us, what works better, what doesn't work so well. and find a solution so we don't have to unpack, repack every day as we go along, just shifting stuff around so that we can move.
Lego works.
Tetris.
Tetris. We have no actual schedule for our trip. Basically, it's 4 months that we're going, but we have booked for the first 10 or so nights around Western Australia up, because we're going clockwise, and we just wanted to make sure that while we're finding our feet with the motorhome and with the 4 kids in tow, that we have at least power and water set up, and to get that process sorted out along the way as we go up. And of course, being WA school holidays and every man and his dog from Perth on holiday out in Western Australia, we just wanted to make sure that we do have somewhere that we can stop the wheels and rest for the night and stock up as we need to do. As for the rest of it, we have no idea. We'll just take every day as it comes. We'll see what we like. If there's a spot that we do like a lot, we can stay for a couple of days. If it's somewhere we don't like, of course, we'll just keep on driving past. But in essence, we'll have to do about 250 kilometers every second day or so.
Yeah, we'll have a revolving schedule.
Yes, it will be updated as we go along, but it's about 16,000 kilometers in total that we got to do, so we'll need to keep on moving so that we make sure we get to the end line in time.
Yeah, there'll be a lot that we can't show you or can't show you enough of as we might want to because of the fairly tight schedule. It's a absolutely massive place. So even though we've got 4 months, we need to be pretty swift.
Luckily we won't be doing it by foot, all of us, and we'll just use our motorhome, trusty old motorhome that we've rented for 4 months. So this is our house for the next 4 months, and welcome on board with us. We look forward to taking you with us on the road.
So join along in this once-in-a-lifetime bucket list journey.
Please hit the like button to wish us luck, because we'll need all of it as we go along with the 4 kids in tow.
And let us know in the comments where you are watching from, or where there are a specific place that you want us to visit, and we'll try and bring it to you.
We'll see you in the next video.